Hello everybody, this is Lloydster, and we're playing Herald. This is a gift from community member Sensi of Rabbitude. Thank you, Sensi, you're awesome, and thank you for keeping inviting me to play games that I might not have found on my own. Welcome in. If you haven't already, please drop a subscription. I stream on YouTube and Twitch, but Herald is going to be a YouTube video exclusive, so enjoy. Let's get started. Oh yes, so books 1 and 2 are the only books that are out right now, and they're gonna make more content later on, but this is what we've got so far. All I know is this is kind of like an alternative history story. Oh, the pointer is a pen. Do you see that? It's a little like quill tip. Hold Z to disable subtitles. Greatly inspired by events that took place during the 19th century, the story is set in an alternative version of history. Alright, click to walk? Ah, it's a point and click. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you can't leave until you tell me. Where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
I wonder, like, so the Rani, I don't know what that title is. So she's interviewing us, maybe interrogating us. Okay, so I came from the west and I'm looking for my roots. I am just a lone traveler, I seek nothing. I was born here, I'm merely returning home. Ooh, I like this last one.
I was born in the colonies, and I was hoping to find a home here. But so far, the welcome has been somewhat lukewarm.
Devan. That's her name.
Do you or do you not swear allegiance to the Lord Protector as a servant of his Protectorate?
So, is she part of the Protectorate, or is she part of the colonies? Okay, I will find out.
Yes, I am a servant of the Protectorate. Aren't you?
The Protectorate does not own us. The colonies may be inside her sphere of influence, but its people are not.
Okay, alright.
You, on the other hand, were wearing their uniform.
Oh, okay, I can see why she was suspicious of us now.
The bright blue fabric, the golden stitching. It tells me that you are part of the crew on one of their ships, probably a merchant vessel. The embroidery is impressive.
Okay.
But what happened to your ship, Captain?
I had never worked on a ship before, but enlisting in the merchant navy was the only way for me to acquire passage across the sea. So that's what I did. The recruiter, Aaron Ludlow was his name, took me in a rowing boat out of the harbour. And there she was, his lordship's vessel, Herald.
Oh, you know what? This might even be more suspicious because we might be the only survivor of whatever the heck happened to that ship. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, book 1, Ire in Irreverence. Flashback, perhaps? I love seafaring stories. I imagine I would get terribly seasick, but just there's something so exciting about the unknown.
Have you read this?
Oh, this must be... Oh! Okay, so this is our time on the ship.
No, sir, I haven't.
Your people seem to be causing a lot of unrest in the colonies lately.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Cornelius, I've met you, I've known you for 3 seconds and I already am over it.
My people, sir?
Well, you know.
No, Cornelius, we're gonna make you say it.
I don't know, sir.
The indigo farmers. They claim the trade does not benefit them enough. They accuse the Lord Protector of abuse of power and demand fairer wages.
How absolutely dare they? Also, look how fucking giant this newspaper is. This is beefy. It's beefy, and it's like folded a couple times.
The local regent has yet to respond, but I fear he will cave into the pressure.
Cornelius, why is this such a big deal? Like, how does this affect you? If if the Lloyd Protectorate pays the indigo farmers living wages, how's it? Oh gosh, I already have a feeling this game is gonna get me going.
Is that why we have the politician on board?
Yes, Senator Morton is the regent's brother-in-law, and he's going to help him with the complex politics of this affair. He's also accompanying the regent's daughter safely back to the colonies.
Interesting. Okay.
Remember to treat both of them with respect.
I have already forgotten every new character's name, so all right, we're gonna wreck this.
Sir.
Is there anything else you brought from shore?
Well, apart from the new recruit, a letter, sir, addressed to Senator Morton.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to me.
I just realized, me playing a political intrigue game of any kind, I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna confuse characters. Oh, this is gonna be a ride.
But sir, it's not your...
Yeah, it's not your mail, dude.
My ship, my rules, Lutlow. You know this.
Gosh, what a guy.
I know my father is a Protectorian, and my mother is originally from the colonies. It won't be easy to find them.
Okay.
That's why I'm writing everything that might help me with my search down in my journal.
Yes. Yes, I see. Well, you should look at my globe then, Rensburg.
What's on the globe, Cornelius, that could possibly help with what we just described?
As you see, the colonies are very big. You should write it in your journal.
Oh, that was so demeaning. That was so demeaning. Oh my gosh. I hope. Just stuff it, Cornelius.
Well, off you go to your tour of the ship. Have a nice evening.
What a guy. I'll slowly exit the captain's cabin and meet with Officer Ludlow on deck. Right. You can click on objects that are highlighted when you select them with the cursor. Anything highlighted here? Can I steal anything from this man? Try this on the globe.
There was a globe in the room. The ornate rooster on top stretched his wings out over the world, as if protecting it.
Like the Protectorate.
Oh, well, I would assume he's reading your letter right now, Mr. Morton.
I sincerely hope you're joking.
No, on the contrary, sir. At sea, the captain makes his own rules. As far as I can tell, our captain is king on the Herald, sir. The crew, his loyal subjects.
I haven't gotten a good read on Aaron yet. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic. I can't tell if he's like, this is my job. I'm gonna tell myself he's being sarcastic now, and he's using the authority he has to just be a goofy guy.
Officer, there are several reasons why the people got rid of the king back in the day. This is precisely the sort of thing that led us to abolish the monarchy.
Interesting. Okay, so the monarchy is abolished in 1851.
I'm going
Or
to
is
have a word with
1851
Captain
when-
Hendricks now. Please carry on.
Chat, tell me in the comments if a ship has a life preserver with the name of the ship, of the vessel, and a year. Is that the year it was like christened or like made? Because I don't know. I don't have that kind of knowledge. Let me know. Okay, let's take a peek.
Not one,
There's-
but two large ornate compasses stood on the poop deck
Oh.
near the ship's wheel. Protectorate design seems to favor perfect symmetry.
Oh, interesting.
I was quite often tempted to take over the wheel and sail us on a random course towards adventure, but that wouldn't have been a smart move.
I like him. I like Devan. Devan's my kind of guy. Alright, off we go.
That, Devan, was Senator Lewis Morton.
Oh, he was a senator.
Did you see the look on his face when I told him the captain opened his letter? Pure agony.
Alright, I think I like Aaron. I think Aaron and I are going to be good friends. Okay, what do we have here? I thought that was Ludlow had done was inappropriate. I remained silent. I was amused by what had happened.
It would be fun if we could see what's happening inside the captain's quarters right now.
It would be, wouldn't it? People have a hard time adjusting to life outside the capital. On the open sea, the rules tend to change, but customs don't change with them. Mr. Morton is a prime example of that, and you will probably experience the same. The trick, though, is to accept change. It's something that people like Morton will never understand.
Interesting. Okay. Aaron seems like a stand-up guy, open to change, as he's prescribed here for everyone on the ship. But he seems to be like a flexible fellow, right? A flexible personality, which is kind of cool.
But you might.
Oh, wait, hold up. That was friendly. That was friendly. I think I... I confirmed that I want to change. I wondered what Ludlow thought. I would accept change. Hold up, hold up.
What makes you believe I will?
There's a reason I picked you from the lot. I rarely choose anybody who is unfit for a life at sea.
Him giving me this knowing look, okay.
Now for your tour. Welcome aboard His Lordship's vessel, Herald.
This be the ship? This be your home? I don't know how long this voyage was supposed to be.
Protectorate clipper launched in 1851.
Ah, yes, I got the answer. Okay. Cromwellian class? Is that a real class of ship?
As one
Is
of
it?
the fastest sailing ships in the mercantile fleet, she can reach a top speed of 18 knots.
That's more than 17. That's all I know.
During her short life, she has already set multiple records sailing to the colonies and back along the famous Indigo route.
Okay, so this isn't like a new route. This is just a typical Tuesday kind of deal. Yes, although what records Herald had broken. The third option is what me, Lloyd, as a human, would like to know. Well, not that Devan's not a human, but like as the player of the game. As the what records Herald had broken. Let's do that.
Really? How fast is 18 knots exactly?
A knot is the equivalent of 1 nautical mile per hour. Since a nautical mile is a little over a regular mile, it means the Herald can sail at approximately 21 miles per hour.
Wait. Why are nautical miles longer than regular miles? What does that mean? Wait. I don't... 1 nautical mile is a little over a regular mile? What? Okay, so water is just water. Like, the distance of space from one spot to another isn't different. So, it's not like you enter a liminal space or something. Like, what does being in water change distance? A nautical mile versus a mile. So 21 miles per hour. This is goofy. Why is this different? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. A nautical... Oh, you know what? Did they use miles? Right? Because wouldn't they have used kilometers or something? 1 nautical mile per hour. So a knot... So are knots... Wait... Now my brain hurts because if a nautical mile is so close to... It's not close to an actual mile. It is. It's actually close because that was 18 knots is 21 miles per hour. So if they... Like, I'm saying they meaning everyone but America doesn't use miles. They use kilometers. How can a nautical mile, a knot, be so close to a regular mile? Like, what happened? What happened in history for knots and kilometers and whatever the fuck to To eventually become... How did we get Miles? Where did Miles come from? I'm in pain. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going.
And before you start, we still use imperial measurement at sea. Metric is yet to catch on in the Navy.
I swear, Aaron knows how my brain works. Oh, that's so good. We use the imperial measurement at sea. Metric has yet to catch on. Okay, okay.
Proof that even sailors have a hard time adjusting to certain changes. Now let's move on to the deckhouse.
Holy shit, that was an adventure. Arthur Foss, will you miss it? The capital, I mean. Okay, he didn't want a full conversation.
The bilge pump on the weather deck was used every day. Even in good weather, some water tends to end up below decks.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, where did he want me to go? To the poop deck. Oh, over here.
Looking through the grate, I could see the gun deck below.
Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Arthur Foss. I think this is the same thing.
As strapping as sailors come, even they can't lift most cargo without the use of a dolly winch.
Gotcha. So these are two different things. Okay, let's talk to Kwame Zhu. You'd think hauling up the sloop would be an easy task, but it looks like you'd be wrong.
The Cromwellian class ship type is named after one of the Protectorate's founding fathers, Oliver Cromwell. These ships are merchant clippers, built with trade in mind. Making money is their sole purpose. The Herald is an indigo clipper, which means she mainly takes shipments of indigo powder to the Protectorate homeland.
Interesting.
With this powder, we make the paint that coats the hulls of our ships, and the dye that gives the fabric of our clothes its bright blue hue.
That I didn't like the color blue. Wow.
You've lived in the capital, Devan. Never noticed the rooftops of its buildings or the clothes of its people? Everything has been colored blue there. The color blue touches on much that the Protectorate holds dear. And indigo is made from a plant that produces the only known blue dye that withstands heavy wear. Until anybody finds a cheaper substitute, the indigo trade remains an invaluable part of our economy.
Wait, so what replaced indigo? Would that have been denim? Or does that use indigo? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this.
I never really thought about blue dye in that way. Sounds like a huge undertaking.
It is, but that's not without reason. After all, the Protectorate is built upon free market principles that foster progress through supply and demand.
I can't tell if Aaron is used to giving this kind of tour or if he's just taken a liking to Devan. I'm perfectly fine if this isn't a possibility, but right now I'm kind of hoping that I can develop some sort of relationship with Aaron, whether it's platonic or not, you know, whatever. But they seem to be building this mutual respect thing that I'm kind of really vibing with.
Its people get paid an equal share for the work they do, and with this money they are free to do with as they wish. I am not fond of life on shore, but even I can see that the system works. For most people, at least. Now, onto the bow of the ship.
Interesting. So we're seeing his take on society's inequality there. While I'm on foot for the rest of the tour. Who is this? Matthew Peralt. Merde. Try to heave a bit more evenly, Daniel. Oops, I didn't want to talk to you. Brennan O'Byrne, ready when you are. I'm trying, Daniel Burrows. Interesting. Giving a quick look, nothing is inspectable. Man, there's a lot of people.
Taking a short break to get water from the scuttlebutt was usually just an excuse to congregate with fellow sailors. But I was wise enough not to stretch this privilege, not wanting the captain getting cranky with me.
Interesting.
The lifeboats of the Herald had a capacity of 12 persons per boat. This was just enough to carry all the crew and passengers that were currently on board.
This is feeling like one of those interactive, like, not Hooked on Phonics, but one of those, like, interactive school computer games where they kind of, like, trick you into, like, learning everything that you otherwise would have just read in the textbook. Or, like, a super interactive museum, like, exhibit.
On the foremast near the deck house hung an ornate bronze bell. As much as I hated it when its sharp sound pierced my ears, I was happy when it told me my watch was over.
Robert Stockson. Life on a ship isn't too hard if you know how to live it. I can see my house from up here. Not for long, Hilmar. Well, I think that's everything I could click on.
We are standing on the weather deck right now, where you will work every day ensuring the safe passage to the colonies. You will be tasked with tying the knots, reefing the sails, and swabbing the decks.
Oh, thank goodness, my favorite.
There will be no talking to first-class passengers, no idling around the ship at night, no begging, no fighting, no stealing, and most of all, don't get caught trespassing.
Where the heck would I be trespassing on a ship? What, like the captain's quarters? I need more information on where I would be trespassing.
Now that sounds like a lot for you to worry about, right?
Yes, Aaron, please, make me feel more comfortable. I didn't think it would be a problem. I felt intimidated, so I said nothing.
Sounds hard, but I'll do my best.
That's what I thought.
I love them. I would be quite alright if we got to know each other better.
Don't worry, it'll get tedious soon enough.
Stop! He keeps looking at us and then like having like this little like smile in the way he talks.
Keep in mind that the dining saloon in the deck house is only for first-class passengers and officers during this trip.
Oh, okay, so we're not going into the saloon, okay.
This was a special request by Senator Morton, so please steer clear from the saloon if you want to keep out of trouble.
Sure thing.
Anyone without a blue coat should just use the service stairs through this door here.
Okay. So, okay. Use this door if I'm not a person wearing a coat.
Now, is there anything in particular you would like to know?
I wanted to know where I could get a blue coat. As low by the deck house was off limits, I wondered what would happen if I broke a rule. So that's good. He's probably gonna laugh at us.
What if I wanted a blue coat? Where do I get one?
You'll have to earn one. The captain is an honest man. He'll reward hard work.
Oh, okay.
But don't expect him to promote you anytime soon. It took me years before I earned mine.
Interesting.
Now just go through this door, past the officers' cabins, and you'll find the service stairs on your right-hand side. Down those stairs you'll find the crew's quarters and your bed. That concludes the tour, Devan. I hope you enjoyed it.
The TV.
I will have to stay out here. I'm on watch tonight. The boatswain will wake you up tomorrow morning to prepare you for the day.
What do people look for when they're on watch on a ship? Is it like lighthouses and other ships to make sure we don't hit them? Right, is that what people are looking for? Let me know if you know what someone on lookout on a ship, especially during this time, without like navigation equipment, would be looking for.
Good night.
Good night. Alright,
There was one particular corner on the main deck where the captain couldn't see you from the poop or front deck. Littered with boxes, barrels, and sacks, it provided cover for those in a bit of a lazy mood.
Good to know, good to know.
All day long you could hear the chickens cackle. Though the meat was reserved
Chickens!
for friends of the captain, their eggs were a special treat for the crew at weekends.
Why specifically weekends? Are these weekend egg laying chickens? or is the implication that during the week the eggs are spoken for?
But I don't want to.
Ian Douglas?
And take this thing back. But Ian, it's a gift. I don't need it. I don't need any of this. I get out. I didn't mean to.
So cabin boy versus first class officer. The heck? So we have a new entry in the encyclopedia? What did we even write? More in cabin boy Douglas. The young cabin boy Ian was the pupil of Officer Brunswick. Arrogant and pubescent, Ian was not popular among the crew. Oh. Oh. What's the first officer? There we go. Brunswick was a celebrated navigator and oceanographer, and a former apprentice of Francis Beaufort. As he was a man of prestige, many of the crew preferred not to get in his way. Huh. So this is all locked. I could check the door. I don't know why checking the door would be a good idea. I feel like that would just get me in trouble. Oh shit. Oh, I thought it was a key. I thought we were already sneaking into places.
I was quite surprised to find a flag in the drawer. I'm sure it would not have pleased the Lord Protector to see our symbol of power tucked away in a nightstand.
Oh, did we take it? Oh, I thought we did. Chicken coops. Wow, he really keeps everything. Every day, maybe? There it is. Oh, wow, there's a lot of words here. When the French Revolution solidified the power of the Protectorate in Europe, the Empire needed a powerful symbol of unity within its society. So the French Revolution... Oh. Blue, the color of the French revolutionaries, was an obvious choice. Now the official color of the Protectorate, it is said to symbolize the ocean and the boons of overseas trade. Others say it symbolizes the night sky, referencing the Protectorate's wish to shoot for the stars. There's no one to answer. What counts is what it means to you. Interesting. So I actually quite like the leather of this journal. It's nice. Look at this. It looks soft but stylish. I'm here for it. Alright, we checked that out. We took a little peek. Interesting.
The barrels were filled with rum. I wouldn't be surprised if they were placed there on special request.
You know what? Let's get in trouble. Let's try the door. Let's try it. Let's try it.
I wondered if everything was all right inside.
Go away, Ian. If you want to apologize for the compass, then now is not the right time.
I introduced myself as the new sailor. I asked if he was alright. I expressed my concern about what I'd heard. Let's see.
Excuse me, sir. My name's Devan Rensburg. I overheard the argument just now, and I wondered if everything was all right.
Rupert Brunswick, First Officer and Navigator. Nice to meet you, Rensburg. Welcome aboard.
He immediately switched to, like, on mode, like, public speaker, like, public figure. Like, it was interesting. It's interesting that he's not grumpy at us at all for witnessing, like, a situation where he wasn't, like, fully prim and proper. So this might be a cool guy. He might be a cool guy.
I'm sorry for my tone. I didn't mean to be rude. I do appreciate your concern.
It's all right, sir. Nice to meet you too.
Well, I'm fine now. But let me give you some expert advice, dear boy. Be careful whom you trust on board.
What?
Some people might not be worthy of your friendship. Keeping to yourself will save you from disappointment.
Interesting. Interesting. So is he disappointed in what the cabin boy did?
Now, off to bed. It's very late.
Interesting. Area unlocked. Why does it look like we're skulking? Why are we skulking?
I know you are out there, and even though Mother taught me to address you properly, I know your language is different from ours.
Oh, what?
Please, hear my prayer. Listen to my heart.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so he's praying to a god maybe of a different faith or a different culture. Oh, this is hard. Since this... Oh, gosh. No. This is so rude. This is so rude.
I'm begging you to just help me this one time. I want you to see my struggle with the life you chose for me. I feel trapped, and I see no way out. You are the only one I can turn to.
Holy crap, what? Ian's going through it.
Please, tell me what to do.
Now we can, like, pretend we just showed up.
Give me a sign.
I found the crew's quarters. The bottom bed under the stairs looks unused.
Boxes, big and small, were everywhere on the Herald. I wondered what was inside the one on the table, but I didn't dare to open it.
Yeah, we've already been rude enough. We've pushed our luck.
On the table stood an open bottle of wine, and there it remained for the rest of the voyage. Maybe I should have taken it to the galley to be used as vinegar.
Oh, interesting. Is that like a good luck thing or something?
The playing cards, strewn everywhere, seemed to indicate that the sailors liked to play games. I preferred to write in my journal, rather than occupying myself with such silly things.
Okay.
The apples reminded me of home. Looking out of the window of my small room, I used to dream about this journey while staring at the fruit trees in the garden.
Oh, I hope you didn't hear. Never mind. I don't want to talk right now. Interesting.
I'll admit I did consider trying on the blue coat, but the chance of someone noticing was too high.
So now we know where to get one if we needed stealing. Got it. Got it. Let's walk into the room a bit, shall we? What's this?
I had dumped my own luggage above my bed. It was a huge chest, but there was barely anything in it.
Interesting. Okay, I think... Oh, there we are.
The shelf contained many bottles of medicine, most of which were completely useless, since they had been bought by superstitious sailors for non-existent ailments.
So just like a shelf of snake oil. Got it. Got it. That's super funny.
Few people on land know about the strict rules in the Navy. Being a sailor requires discipline and a great deal of respect for authority.
Be punctual, be responsible, care for the facilities, care for your fellow seaman, comply with the rules. Interesting. Alright,
It
EP
was
time.
getting late. I had to go to bed.
There we go. I wonder how the rest of the crew is. Oh, jeepers.
The sun is out and breakfast is served on the gun deck.
What is a boatswain? What does a boatswain do? And why does he look like whatever it is?
You too, boy. Ian!
Oh, I'm not well, sir.
How is he? Oh, he's not doing well at all.
It's probably the food from last night. I don't really feel like eating anything right now.
Oh, really? Well, I don't trust Andra's bangers and mash either, but you won't make me believe that they made you sick. That would be way too convenient for you.
His like tone completely changed as soon as he started talking one-on-one with Ian. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like these interpersonal relationships are kind of. I'm getting a sense that there's more than we've seen so far. All right, Caleb, what are your secrets?
I'm not lying, Caleb. My stomach tells me that something's wrong.
That's Mr. Haywood to you, boy. And I know exactly what you're thinking. You heard that Ludlow was sick this morning, so you're trying to blame it on the food.
Ludlow's sick. He was up all night. He was the first watch, I thought.
Nice try, boy. Now get up and start running.
Where is he gonna run?
No, I won't. You can't force me. I'm going on strike.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, kid. You wouldn't last a day.
I love that we just walked right up and made this our business.
Is Ludlow really sick? What does he have? He looked fine yesterday.
He looked kind of pale when he went to bed last night. Probably seasick or something.
A sailor that's seasick.
You the new guy. Rensburg, ain't it? I'm Haywood, boatswain on this here ship. You should report to Officer Brunswick at the helm. Needs his boy to do an errand
What accent
for him.
is this?
But since this wretch won't get out of bed, maybe you ought to do it.
Does anyone know what accent this is? It's giving like some sort of southern something. Well, I don't... 1851 was when the ship first sailed. It's been sailing, it's broken records. So he could have a southern accent. I don't know. I don't know where this is, even if it is a southern accent.
You up for that?
Sure.
No problem, Haywood. I'll get right to it.
Just follow the instructions Officer Brunswick gives you. Now, off to the helm with you.
I feel like this is, I'm not gonna do super well. See, this is going just slow enough that my brain is starting to not process everything, so I might miss key information. Haven't you heard the boatswain? Brush your... Hey, Ian, you're the one that's pretending to be sick. Or you are sick, I'm not sure. Fine, I'll go. Right, over... Oh, no, go back. That was a new thing that I hadn't read yet. Area, concubine of the Raja.
A risque pin-up poster hung tucked between two opposing walls. It tried to sell the colonies on some sort of exotic fantasy. I have to admit that its delusions were once mine.
Interesting. Who am I supposed to talk to? I'm supposed to talk to... not you guys. I'll find him. I can't go in the saloon. We're gonna follow all of the rules. We're gonna follow all the rules because I'm a good noodle.
The Herald was equipped with many life belts. This relatively new invention can save people that have fallen into the ocean from drowning. However, if you get swept away by the current, even a life belt won't help.
Is that foreshadowing? None of these are guys we were told to go find, so I'm gonna ignore them for now. I feel like we've got a lot to do. Why can't I find Herald, Aubert? None of these are the guy I thought I was supposed to be looking for. Hold up. Is it Cornelius? Oh, Brunswick. No, it is Brunswick. Okay. Let's talk to Perrault first. I have heard that Officer Brunswick was a student of Francis Buford himself. Isn't that right, Officer? Francis Buford, is that like a... That sounds like a real person. Like a real historical person.
Need them, Captain. Might I suggest we raise the studding sails to maximize our speed?
I still want to see them, Rupert. Where is that boy of yours? Get him to fetch the maps.
I haven't seen him this morning. It's possible that he's still...
Ah, good morning, Rensburg. Nice to see you up and running. Rupert, have you made the acquaintance of Devan Rensburg yet? He's our new sailor.
Yes, we already met last night. Good morning, Rensburg.
Good. Now, Rensburg, have you by any chance seen a boy named Ian this morning?
So this is like the boss. I don't know Ian. We've seen him twice, and both times he's been like either a little emotional or going through it. So I don't know if he deserves to be like thrown under the bus. On strike is whining. Oh my gosh, all of these are trying to throw him under the bus. I'm gonna go ahead and say that he was feeling sick.
He is ill, Captain. Not feeling well at all, he said. So I'm taking his place for today.
When is that boy going to step up his game, Rupert?
Is that period appropriate language? When is that boy going to step up his game? Right? Is this? I feel like this is a little more modern. When is that boy going to step up his game?
He's your student. Discipline him, or I will.
So he's got a soft spot for him. This guy does. I agree that the boy deserved a beating. Sir, he didn't even suggest a beating even a little bit. I talked about the other people who were sick that day. I told the captain that Ian seemed unhappy about something. I don't... My first impressions of Cornelius are not someone that you just casually confide things to. He doesn't really have my respect. He doesn't really have, like... We don't have a camaraderie thing going on. So, that doesn't seem right. To just, like, talk about other people's business with him. Now, Aaron, I would probably talk to him about that, but I talked about the other people who were sick that day.
I heard that more of the crew are sick today. It could very well be that they're all sick for the same reason.
Nonsense. The boy is weak. He needs to be dealt with swiftly, lest he never become a man.
I agree that Ian might be a bit weak, frail even, but a man with his gentleness is something the world might benefit from one day.
My goodness, Rupert is like taken by Ian. Interesting. And I'm trying not to jump to conclusions, but Brunswick, it sounded like he was giving, like he'd given Ian a gift or something, and Ian said, I don't want gifts. And right after they had their fight, and we introduced ourselves to Brunswick, Brunswick said, it's very late, off to bed. So why was Ian and Brunswick in the same place interacting at such a late time? Like, unless it's that kind of relationship, like, I'm getting vibes that I wasn't expecting to get, and I'm okay with that.
Some say you're soft, officer, but I appreciate your honesty. There is no denying that it has got you quite far in life.
Ooh. Cornelius gets a half a point.
Please, just leave the boy for a day. I'm sure Rensburg will do fine in his stead. Right, Rensburg?
He's like, just leave the kid alone. Let's see.
I'll do my best, sir. What should I do first?
The captain would like to see my maps. Since Ian's not here, I'd like you to fetch them for me.
I'm the gopher.
My map of the European coast should be somewhere in my desk.
Oh, we can go in the room that's been locked?
I'll tell you a secret. I keep a spare key to my cabin in the picture in the officer's hallway.
Alright, so now we've got a way to steal some things. Hate that. Load that entirely. Alright, off we go. Skippity. Oh shit. I already looked at this.
Pump on the weather deck.
Nope, already looked at that. This is beautiful though. Look at the clouds the next time we can see them. They are gorgeous. As soon as I pointed out, it's not letting us look at clouds, but I promise you they're beautiful. They're like pink and blue. They're quite lovely. I'm also wondering if I should be keeping an eye out for if anything changes, you know? I've gotten so used to, I've clicked on everything, but like as time passes, I almost wonder if I need to keep my eyes peeled for changes. He was up late getting the sloop in and then up again long before sunrise. Can't recommend it. Don't recommend it. Alright, let's get the key out of the pitcher, like he suggested.
The pitcher contained a spare key to Officer Brunswick's cabin.
Beautiful. Can we close that? No.
I was quite surprised to find a flag.
I was kind of hoping we could close that, but... Oh, okay, it looks like it's an idle animation or whatever for when we open it. Idle? A default animation. So those are two different cabins next to each other. I initially had thought that they were just like a double wide door thing, but nope. Two different doors. Let's see.
On the writing slope lay a detailed map of the African coast. The sea full of lines, markings, and notes I didn't understand.
That's a handsome map. That is honestly a handsome map. I've always respected maps. I don't think I could ever make them. The concept of transcribing a physical 3D event, like a going somewhere, to like an actually accurate top-down view, I don't know. I do respect maps. Okay, so we've got all of this.
I found Brunswick's maps of the European coast inside the drawer of his desk.
Let's explore a bit more. Oh, let's be naughty. Let's be naughty. Gotcha. Gotcha.
A painting of the night sky was hanging on the wall. The use of colors was striking.
Tell me, who wouldn't keep looking, right? Just a tiny bit. We're not rifling. We're not rifling through any drawers.
One of the paintings on Brunswick's wall was a depiction of the Battle of the final battle of the Anglo-Dutch War.
What battle was this supposed to be if it was a real one?
One of the paintings depicted 3 white boys playing with a ball in a sunlit square.
Interesting.
On the top shelf stood a portrait of a stern-looking man. I later learned it was Brunswick's mother.
I'm sitting here like, I don't think that's a man, and then I get to the second line. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
I was surprised to find Brunswick's spyglass in here. You'd think a navigator would keep that with him at all times.
Interesting.
The entire bookcase was devoted to poetry.
Poetry.
Among them were some of the most famous works by Shakespeare, Byron, and Poe.
I think I've done as much snooping as I possibly can. I think I sure have. Let's get the maps and get out of here. We've rifled plenty.
I found Brunswick's map.
Alright, off we go. I wonder if we take too long if they say something.
What took you so long? Were you lost? My cabin isn't that big, you know.
I'm sorry. I could have commented on the paintings, but I guess that would be kind of awkward. I did my best, but got lost. I'm just gonna say I apologize.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll ensure that I'm faster next time.
Ian would have done such a simple task in mere seconds.
Okay, buddy. I get it. You get it. Cornelius even gets it. You love Ian, okay? It's fine. It's fine. But don't compare him to me.
Give me the maps, Ransburg. Well, that's convenient. According to these calculations, raising the studding sails might double our speed. Ransburg, find Boatswain Haywood and ask him where he keeps his studding sails. He's probably...
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Go to his workshop. Okay, I don't know where his workshop is, but there's only so many places I haven't been. Okay, and there's not one of them. Let's go. Oh, that's unlocked anyways. Here we go. Oh, okay, new characters.
Look, Uncle! Water as far as the eye can see. Imagine how big the world must be.
Yes, dear.
Did I ask you something, Sailor? No. Get back to work then. Okay, so the same line that was already said. Sounds good. Keeping an eye out. None of those are names of people I need to see. So we need to go to the workshop. That's a saloon. We're never gonna go into there unless we have a jacket, of course. Alright. I am focused. I have laser focus. We're gonna get there before I get distracted. I'm assuming there's only so many places we've been so far. Is this his workshop? It's not. So it must be down here, right? Because that's where he joined us? Hey, deductive reasoning. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Area unlocked in the journal.
So how does your new job suit you, huh?
I'm doing fine. It's not the best work, but it's not that hard either.
Well, of course they wouldn't trust you with hard work like mine. Now would they? So, what do you want?
I was sent by the captain to get the studding sails. Do you have them?
Ah, so you're the official errand boy now, huh? Well, it just so happens I need something done.
Caleb, that is the opposite of telling me where the studding sails are. Let's be sassy.
Are you joking? These are the captain's orders.
Hear me out, will ya? We got a real problem down here. Someone's been sneaking around my workbench. The key to the weapons cache was in a different drawer than usual.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I checked the cache and discovered I am missing a Colt 44.
Dude, you can't just go fucking telling random newbies that. What?
If the captain finds out, we'll all be held responsible.
Dude,
so
I'm telling
we
on you.
find that thing before he gets wind of it.
Oh, dude, you can't. What?
I'm not up for this task. I don't really want to get involved.
Let me tell you something, Rensburg. You'll need allies on this ship. This is a good opportunity to prove to me what you're worth.
I love that 2 times now I've tried to say, like, no or to shut down Caleb, and he just, like, 180s it. He turns it right around.
I'm too busy right now, so I really need someone else to fix this. The crew will owe you one if you can return that gun safely to me.
Dude, if someone stole a gun, they're not just gonna leave it out somewhere where I can find it.
Now, go and find out who stole that thing, will you? And be careful what you ask people. We don't want to cause a panic now, do we?
Caleb, you can't just do this. What? Holy shit. I hate it here.
I wondered what him reading an amorous tale of the chaste loves of Peter the Long said about Caleb's love life.
Oh, no.
I imagined Haywood sitting at the sewing machine, sewing a pretty dress like a dainty old lady.
Now let's not be rude. Let's see. It's gonna be in one of his fucking drawers, isn't it? I can't interact with any of this. Okay. Dude, if it's just going to be in one of his drawers, that would be so funny. I had a saw. I might have to remember what's in these. Jars? Okay. Hammer, chisel. Okay. Interesting. Nothing I... Oh!
According to Haywood, his saw had once been used by Dr. Gehrig when Sylvain, one of the sailors, got stuck between the gears of the cargo winch. Since that day,
Oof.
it's been a lot easier for me to tell them brothers apart, he added with a smirk.
That mocking accent. Yeah, I don't like him very much. I don't like Caleb very much. I don't really get why, I just don't. How's the weather? It looks promising when I went to bed this morning. Ian seems to be feeling better. I met him on the stairs. I think he went outside. Okay, I'm just like, I'm half expecting to look somewhere and it's there.
Boxes big and small wherever.
No, that's the same dialogue. He doesn't dare to open it. Yeah, the gun's just not gonna be sitting there, Lloyd. You gotta keep going. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go here. I'm getting a sense, though, that places we've already checked are going to change as time passes. I can't explain why I'm getting that vibe.
Rensburg, what are you doing up here? Shouldn't you be getting those sills?
Oh my gosh, I almost clicked on this. I said the boatswain wanted me to find a missing gun first. Oh no. About the gun policies on board. I made up a story hoping to learn more about guns on board. I said the boatswain wanted me to find a missing gun. So we can turn Caleb in. We can just turn him in and he's not going to be on our side. Here's the thing. If we don't turn him in, he can just spin this around and get us in trouble by mentioning that we knew one was missing. Let's see. But asking about guns makes us look suspicious as fuck. Honestly, I don't really care about Caleb. Let's do it.
Bosun Haywood doesn't want to give me the sails. He said there's a gun missing from the weapons cache and ordered me to find it.
I am so proud of myself for doing this.
I thought you should know, Captain. It didn't feel right to hide this from you.
What? Why on earth? That good-for-nothing bilch. Rensburg, take this from me. Don't get carried away with what Haywood asks you to do. I'll go and have a word with him right now. You should go and see Ian. I'm sure that child knows more about this. If there's something wrong, he's somehow always involved.
Oh my gosh. I'm kind of okay with how this is turning out. It's odd though that he just immediately is like, yeah, Ian, the frail one, he has something to do with this. Like, I find that's kind of weird. I'm gonna walk across the front here. I walked across the back last time. Perrault? Matthew Perrault and Sylvan Perrault. Didn't one of them lose a hand? I don't know. Okay, that's Ellsworth. Where's Ian? Where's Ian? That's not Ian. This music's kind of funky. Where the fuck did Ian go? There's only so much space on this ship. Gotcha.
You had to see your face.
That's not funny, my dear.
I can't remember. She's either like a nephew or a cousin. Morton's escorting her. Morton's her chaperone. I just can't remember who she is again.
Sorry, Uncle. I won't
Uncle.
laugh.
Okay, so I was right with these.
What are you looking at?
Not much.
Leave us.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, man, I sure hope nothing bad happens to you. Fuck. That's not Ian. Where the fuck did Ian go? Gosh darn it all. Where did Ian go? I feel like I wouldn't have just walked right by him. Maybe going across the front of the ship was my mistake. What the heck? Where'd this child go? No, it's Arthur Foss. What? Chad, did I just walk right by Ian, wherever the fuck he is? Let's see, get me over here. What the heck? Said go find Ian. What? Okay. Time to read the journal. Let's see, not carrying any items. Suspected Ian to be involved. Where is Ian? I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm not supposed to be up here. Motherfucker. Ian, you bastard. I'm not supposed to be here. Ian, hurry up before we get in trouble.
Came to tell me off too?
How are you feeling now, Ian?
Fine. Just let me be, will ya? I just needed some fresh air.
He's such a sad little bastard.
I don't know what's going on, but I sense you need help. Is there anything I could do for you?
Stop with the fake concerns. Who are you anyway?
I don't... I'm only laughing because I have a history. If you've seen my streams or anything for a little while, you've noticed that I'm very critical of kid characters, and already Ian's like not it. He's not it. He's not it for me. He's not crossing any, you know, check boxes.
Did Brunswick send you to talk me around?
He's like bratty. He's just been like difficult. I have no concept for what like is like what motivates him. I have nothing. Let's see. Brunswick. How do we want to play this?
I'm Devan Rensburg. I'm new. Last night, when I entered the forecastle, I heard two people fighting. It was you and Officer Brunswick. What was going on in there, Ian?
I told him the truth. That I've had enough of him and his weird requests.
No. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ian. Oh no. I don't like the idea of any requests made late at night being classified as weird requests.
He is everywhere I go. Around every corner and in every room.
Oh, this is a problem. No wonder why he was super polite the second we checked in Brunswick. No wonder why Brunswick was super polite the second we checked in and we're like, hey, is everything okay? And he was like, oh, I'm super sorry you had to hear that. And then he was like all prim and proper and professional. Oh no, Ian's a victim.
I'm sick of the man. His presence alone drives me completely insane.
Yeah.
Did Brunswick hurt you, Ian?
Well, on some nights, he wants me to come to his cabin. And when I do, he'll ask me to sit on the side of his bed.
Oh boy.
Then he takes out a notebook, one that he hides for fear of others reading it. And then he forces me to listen to him reciting his corny poetry.
Ian. Again, yes, Ian, you're super valid to think this is creepy and weird, but... Oh. Okay. That's never polite to tell someone they're overreacting, but I couldn't believe that was all that happened. It's one of these two, and what's gonna change which one's better is the inflection.
That's really the only thing he did?
Did I click on that? Oh, just the game bugging out?
There's more. He wanted me to have his first compass. One that he got as a present from his own mentor, Francis Beaufort.
Oh.
He gave me the thing as a present, but I refused. Next thing I know, it's on my pillow with a wee note telling me to be more grateful.
Oh, dude, this is creepy. This is creepy as shit.
All right, that does sound a bit creepy. But there's no proof other than him being nice to you.
Okay, I didn't want that part of my...
I'm sure there's more. Maybe he's written his secrets in his notebook.
Oh, Jesus.
You should go to his cabin and search his bookcase. If there's anything he's hiding, it'll be there.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm realizing I'm getting to the point where I'm basically being a snitch on this boat. Because this is his job. This is... this is Devan's job. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes you go to certain... Like, everyone's had at least one job where all they do is they show up. They just show up, you know, you clock in, you clock out. You're not paid enough, and certainly aren't going to be doing anything that risks your ability to get a paycheck. And I'm kind of realizing that that's kind of how I've been playing Devan so far. Because I don't like this. This is not great.
The capstan is a rotating device that is used to apply force to ropes, cables, and hawsers. But I've heard that some captains tie disobedient sailors to it, with their arms and legs spread across the levers.
Oh, dang. Oh, he has a blue jacket. That's why he's allowed up there. Oh. Alright, well, let's be goofy and let's go. Let's go. Let's go and be a little rebellious. Let's be quick about it if we can, if quickness is an option. Okay.
A loose wallboard was cleverly hidden behind a couple of books. Behind the loose wallboard was a cleverly hidden compartment containing a single booklet.
Oh,
It seemed to
Jesus
be Brunswick's
Christ.
journal.
We're in too deep. We're in too deep.
Brunswick seemed to like writing rather cheesy poetry.
Oh, Jesus. Sit by me, boy. Come sit here on my knee. Lend me your youthful ears. Ugh. Let me stroke your hair. Oh, I've seen enough. That's not cheesy. Cheesy is not the word I would have used.
It was Officer Brunswick's journal.
Just flip to the end.
Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the paintings.
Oh, Jesus. Just close the book. We can't spend too much time here.
Paintings seemed to have been moved recently. Behind it was a small gap.
Okay. Let's be quick about it. Is that a peephole? Oh, that's enough.
What's that? Is there someone spying on me?
Oh, he's got the fucking gun? I don't know what to do. You know what? He's getting me in trouble. I'm getting him in trouble.
You stole the gun.
Devan, are you sniffing around? I didn't expect you to be that kind of person.
Uh-oh.
Look, Ludlow, we really need to talk. Can I come in?
Well, all right.
Perfect.
Just be quiet, and I'll unlock the door for you.
Yes. Can we please put everything away?
Before you start, please listen to me, Devan. I know it's against the captain's rules and all, but some rules are there to be broken.
Aaron, out of everyone on this ship, you're the one that I will question the least. I absolutely love this man. Let's see.
Are you willing to explain to me what's wrong? You seem troubled.
I'm fine, don't worry. I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree tonight.
Tonight? That's a very specific joke to be making. Like, if he had ended the sentence with, I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree, period, that, I think, would be an acceptable end to that sentence. He did not need to add tonight.
But you never know. I might change my mind.
I like Aaron. I like him.
May I ask you why you locked yourself in your cabin with a gun? I hope you were not trying to...
I'm not suicidal. It's just...
I just need answers, Aaron. Aaron, I've been trying real hard to figure out what's going on here. We're giving you the benefit of the doubt so far. So I need something from you.
It's not fair, Devan. I know the Merchant Navy Handbook from cover to cover. It clearly says that every officer is allowed to bear arms.
Okay.
Every officer, Devan. I'm an officer, so why don't I get to exercise my rights aboard the Herald?
Okay, I see where this is going. Okay, this is kind of looping back to when the captain was saying that when he's, you know, when the ship is in sea, he's the king.
Have you asked the captain why he banned guns?
Supposedly something about old and outdated policies. But honestly, Devan, I don't really care about the gun.
It's the principle.
I just want the captain to know that if Brunswick gives up his rights, it doesn't automatically mean that I'll give up mine as well.
Ooh.
For some reason, I'm always expected to do as the white man does. I'm never trusted to make my own decisions.
Yo, that's valid.
Sometimes I feel like I'm an officer in nothing but name.
Wow. These options are horrible. What? I told him to return the gun. I tell Ludlow no, I was going to report him. I advised him to hide the gun. Oh, Jesus. The captain knows there's a gun. That's the problem. I've already let the captain know that what's-his-face did a shitty... that Caleb, like, failed at his job. I think returning the gun or... oh, shoot. Because the captain now has the power... now that the captain knows, he has the power to turn the entire ship upside down. So I think returning the gun might be the safest thing to do. Hiding it, I don't think it's going to work out. There's only so many places he could hide it, and the captain really just has to spend just enough time looking hard enough, and he'll find it. There's not a lot of places you can hide something on a ship.
You won't achieve any recognition by breaking the captain's rules. If an officer wants respect, he has to deserve it. I won't tell anybody you took the gun, but only if you return it to the weapons cache. If you do, then do it now, before the shift changes and everyone wakes up.
That's not necessary.
Uh-oh. Oh...
Captain? Excuse me, sir, but were you listening at my door just now?
Once again, my ship, my rules. I have the responsibility to know everything, Ludlow.
Do you think he would have been there if I didn't tell him?
Are we really having this discussion again?
Officer, it seems you're having a hard time grasping the concept of authority.
Okay, we know Cornelius is kind of a piece of shit. Oh.
It's my fault, Captain.
What are you talking about? You didn't steal anything. Did you?
He didn't steal anything, and neither did I. I merely exercised my rights as an officer.
Why did the point of view change? Are we gonna get like a murder ending this fast?
You cannot carry a gun, Ludlow. I won't permit it.
Before I became part of this crew, I was always allowed to carry a firearm. I just don't see why I can't have one now.
I tried to convince Ludlow to return the gun. I asked Ludlow what he needed a gun for. I told Ludlow he had every right to carry a gun. So he does have every right to carry a gun. He does. Given, like, what we know about, like, the contextual laws of this, like, universe, of this society, it does really sound like he has every right to carry a gun. So I'm kind of inclined to lean in that direction. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
I don't understand this either. It seems Ludlow has every right to carry a gun, Captain.
No, he does not.
How else would I protect myself?
Protect yourself from what, Ludlow? I assure you that you are perfectly safe on board my ship. I will see to that.
That won't do. I'm sorry.
That was a very civil exchange, to be perfectly honest. Oh gosh, this is hard. Oh boy. Because I kind of do think that he does have a right to it. He really does. And especially since he's not like a brand new captain like he was carrying before. So this isn't a new thing. He's not like going to be unsafe with it. He like has the proper knowledge. And he's carried one before. So this feels like the trying to diffuse a conflict answer. Does it have to be a gun, right? Can it be something else? These two options appear to be pretty similar as far as on that front. Let's see, let him keep the gun. Let him keep the gun. This is rough.
Can't you make an exception, sir? Just this once?
I'm not fond of exceptions, Rensburg.
You don't say. Sir?
Fine, Ludlow. Fine. Just keep it.
So he listened to us. That's interesting.
I've really had enough of this argument anyway. But do take good care of it.
Thank you, sir. I will.
If that settles the matter, we should raise those sails now. Rensburg,
Wow.
follow me.
Oh, that was that was stressful. That was genuinely stressful. And that was just the first conflict. I don't know how many there are, but that was stressful. I didn't know if I was gonna get someone in trouble. I didn't know if we were gonna have like a murder mystery that soon. I had no idea.
Thank you for helping me yesterday.
Aww.
With pleasure.
You know, I don't even need to have a weapon with me all the time. Just knowing that I can get it from my cabin whenever I want makes me feel safer. So I wanted to thank you for it. Would you like one of Undra's butterscotch treats? They're the captain's favorite.
Aww. I didn't want any. Ask the Lord if he stole those too. I am going to pick this praying that it's going to be like a really cute flirt.
Did you steal those too?
Come on, Devan. You should learn to enjoy the good things in life for once and stop asking questions. They taste a lot better if you don't know anyway.
Perfect. This ended. That exchange went exactly how I wanted it.
Well, okay then. Those look too delicious to refuse.
They do, don't they? Feel free to indulge yourself, Devan.
I don't know if I'm EP, but this is getting. I asked him why he was being so friendly with me. I appreciate the kindness. I wondered why he was the only one calling me Devan. Oh, how do I progress this interpersonal relationship? Oh wait, we want the smooches. We need the smooches from Ludlow. Alright, Ludlow. Give me some more sweetness, alright? You giving me some candy? Give me some more sweetness. Let's see. I was being so friendly. So I want to ask this first one, but I don't want to be standoffish about it, right? Sometimes when you bring attention to something, it makes them nervous. Was he the only one calling me Devan? I don't...
Why are you being so friendly with me?
This is standoffish.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh?
I need allies, Devan. And friends can provide a kind of protection that a weapon never will.
That's a less sexy answer, but okay.
Back in the capital, I picked you. And believe me, that wasn't without reason.
Care to tell me what the reason is?
The captain thinks I don't know. Or that's what I hope I've led him to believe. But I read his newspaper the moment I got my hands on it. Here, take a look.
Until these excessive demands be met, the planters have ceased all work. There's a strike.
Without indigo to trade, the reason for our voyage has become a mystery to me.
Oh. Oh. So we were doing this voyage while the indigo trade is currently at a standstill. So what's the point of the voyage?
What are you thinking?
I'm worried, Devan. There seems to be more to the Herald than meets the eye. What's going on down there?
Oh. I think we got our murder mystery, boys. Did he do it? Where are you going? What?
Jump! I will. Just get away.
I forgot about Ian's plot. I was so worried about floating with. Oh no. Ludlow was dazzling. I forgot.
What happened? What did you do?
It was his hand that guided me. But now I need to finish it. I must.
Dare him to jump. What the fuck?
I know life can be hard, Ian, but please
Gee, I thought he
don't
was
jump.
going.
It's not worth it.
I can't live on this ship anymore. I need to get away. Somehow.
Okay, let's get him away. Yeah, let's not do that bottom one. No. Fuck Brunswick, to be honest.
I hear you, Ian. I completely understand now. You find life on this ship hard. You never chose to be here, and you feel trapped.
You heard me? You listened to my prayer?
Ah, shit.
But this is the only way. I've been shown this is the only way.
Ian, think about it. Maybe think of all this as a test to overcome your fears and look them right in the eye instead of running away.
You mean it's... Oh Lord, what have I done?
Did I save him? Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. I didn't know it. Right up until that last second, I had no idea. Did he shoot Brunswick? Honestly, though, if he was harassing him, that makes sense.
I had saved Ian from making another mistake,
Another one,
but none
yeah.
of the crew cared for the cabin boy's fate.
Oh.
They were all too busy tending to the esteemed navigator, who was bleeding out on the deck below us.
Oh, gosh. Can we get his jacket? My gosh. My word.
Well, it seems to me he had that coming.
I like the Rani, she's cool.
Who? Officer Brunswick?
Yes, Officer Brunswick. He was tormenting that boy. He should have known better.
I love her.
He should have acted like an adult.
Yes, but a man of such fame is hard-pressed to believe that he's wrong. Deep down inside, though, I think he knew.
When somebody places his or her trust in your good judgment, you better not abuse that, or it will come back to you, Devan. In this case, Brunswick just went too far, even with all his good intentions. As a teacher and mentor, he should have known better.
It's true. I just had a feeling. I just had a very, like, maternal sort of guidance vibe from the Rani. Do you think she's part of Devan's family? Devan's, like, blood family? That would be really interesting. Or she's just a maternal figure in general. Like, she's in a position of leadership, so maybe she just, you know, sees a younger person and wants to give them wisdom. But it would be interesting if she was related to him. As a teacher mentor, he should have known better.
I feel sorry for Ian. He had some serious problems, and no one to turn to.
Look, Devan. When kings take pride in their rule over others, they often become tyrants. I've seen it happen myself. It's a sort of power that corrupts good men.
Wow. It's true.
Excuse me, Merirani. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there is something that demands your immediate attention.
I'll be right down. Excuse me, Devan. Please wait here and do not move. Understood? Good.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This is a good time to end this episode. We've met all the characters on the ship. We've seen that this is current time and everything on the ship is like a flashback as Ronnie is interrogating us, as she's interviewing us in a way. So I'm very curious about where this goes, what happens next, if Ian gets, attacked or is targeted by anyone else on the ship after his choice to shoot Brunswick. I don't know. Let me know below what you thought so far. This has been wild. It started out as like a very education style, almost like interactive museum exhibit with all of the little facts I was getting as I was clicking around on the ship. But now we're in it. Let me know if you want to see the rest of the story. And thank you again, Sensi Rabbitude, for gifting me this on Steam. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please folks subscribe, drop a like and a comment below. Everything helps fight the algorithm and helps make it so I can keep making content. I love hanging out with you all. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you on Twitch and YouTube. Bye!